Ooh, we get some problems. In fact, we have one that just doesn't continue immediately. So here is a check. We need to figure out what went wrong here. Okay. Hold on. Sure. Let's run here. So we're already reading this value, yeah, sure. 173. So 31 is green, which is correct, okay. 110. Okay. And then we'll read this. Okay, and then eventually it'll get to here. Okay. So here we read 1, which is there. 2, which is not. And I will read, I think, 7 and 8. Which are both zeros, actually. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. It'll read 9, it will go back. It'll go back to 267, 268, sure. Okay. Okay. So we'll go to 117, which is somewhere. We'll have nothing to check here, good. So we can just go all the way back to checking 31. And 31 will continue checking from 32 onwards. This one will also have nothing to check. It's a 1, which compared to 7 gives you a 6. Yeah, so that is going to be out of the range. Oh my goodness, it's just because I didn't connect these two. Jesus, okay. Oh, what? It's still wrong. Wait, hold on. Hold on. So here, then... okay, so we're back here again. The 9 will basically signal the end of everything. The 1 gets run through with a 7, gives you -6, which you get pulled out. Oh my goodness, really? Okay, fine. Okay, so that's one problem solved. It should solve that. Now it stops getting solved again. So what's the problem here? Things don't run. Why? So we start off at... what would we start off at? We started off there. Why are we here? Yeah, okay, we start off at 10. Oh no, 10 is the start of this. Okay, it's the start of this value because we get a 1 from signal 1. So we read from position 10. Okay, that will read us 13, which is 3. Okay, when we go to 130, we'll then read to this. This is a bit scarier because this is a very odd edge case. Like, if this was a normal thing I could have fixed, right? The problem would have shown up a lot more frequently. So this brings us to 300. Yeah, and then at 300, we basically activate this already. So 0 is nothing, 1 is something. We break somewhere in between. I don't know when we broke, but... okay. Is it this? No, but that becomes a 221, right? Now these will ever have a 9, because now these will ever be the last thing checked. Or will it? It might actually have to be. That might be a problem then. Ah, that will be a problem, I think. Yeah, alright, I see. That might be a problem here. Okay, I see why things stop running. It's when there's a 9 in one of these steps, so... okay, we'll keep reading. Yeah. Ah, jeez, okay. It's gonna take a while. Okay. I mean, if I already know the problem, I should probably try and solve it, but I need to confirm that it's a problem at this point, because if I try and solve it and it's not actually a problem, then we kind of did something for no reason at all. Ah! Okay, I'm just gonna run this like so. Okay. So here again. Okay, here we will hit a 9. Okay. Wait, there's no 9 here. What? Okay, that's weird. I mean, if there was a 9 thing got thrown away, then that might be a problem. Oh, there might be a 9 coming after this. Okay. 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 So we read from 287 onwards, sure. Okay. Okay. Wait, what? What's the problem? 14. Oh, we have more problems to deal with. Yep, okay. Yep. More problems. Alright, I'll just keep running through this. There will be a 9 somewhere. I know that's why it's gonna fail here. Okay. So, now I see the problem. This 219 still has to do its job. Problem is that why... Okay. Never mind. The 219 still has to do its job, I think. We're gonna need a lot more checks going on here. Also, we're already at 12, what the heck? That's because we did so many checks, right? Probably because we did so many checks. But yeah, I can see here that this 219 comes to 220. It gets thrown in, but because it checks as a 0, it gets thrown out. And nothing gets read. But what is it supposed to read? It's supposed to go... What is it supposed to do after this again? Because it was from here, right? This 220. After reading this, it should go back to where this came from. Which is at 160... Which is this one, I think. Yeah, this one. So it should go back here. Wait, but then... Why is that a problem? Yeah, why is that a problem? Okay, wait. That's not a problem. That's not the problem. Oh, wait, no, yeah, it still works. Okay. Is it here? Is it at the very end? No, because we hit a 9 by the time we hit this. Yeah. Okay, 240 is also another problem. Is that an issue now? No, not yet. And 164 will do its thing. Okay, and then we can continue running this through. Okay. Okay, and we read from here. Okay, here there might be another problem. Is it because this is green? Is that why? Oh my goodness, yeah, okay. Okay, we'll read this. Okay. Okay. This will continue as per usual. Sure. Okay, and then 219 again. Oh my goodness, this one's the longest one yet. Jeez. Okay, and then at 192 we'll read this. And there'll be one more. Oh my goodness. Yeah, one more. Okay, there's nothing here. Okay. We are almost home free at this point. Okay. So now what happens? That's why nothing happens. It is because, not because any of these are green, but because this is green. If it's in layer 0 and that happens, that's a problem. But how do we fix it? It's almost as if I have to make this exact setup again. Do I duplicate the setup? That's so pointless. Fine, I can do it. But the wiring will have some issues, but I can basically just copy this entire setup again to check its value. Alright, sure. Okay, I'll deal with it. It's not gonna be too much of an issue, honestly. Okay, this should flip difficult up only. This wire will go down here. We can get rid of you. Okay. So... Okay. Okay, so... Let's get rid of all these wires first. I'll do a couple things. So after the mod 0, I can immediately check already. This one I can put here, because it will check at this point. This one will go here. This one I can just throw away. I know this value can be thrown away. So this value will check here and here. Then it will just do all of these steps. This... Okay, hopefully the problem won't be like that. And then if it goes forward... Oh, if it goes forward, it will do this, I guess. Jeez, but yeah, okay, I see. I can flip this around, put this up here instead. Then go up to the top. This, and this. Now the problem is to get this to activate that, which kind of it's kind of a annoying thing to do. I think I can run it through here though, hopefully. First, I'll require blue wire. Run it. But there's a blue wire already running through there. Hold on. Okay. Could I? Okay. Question: Can I be? Can I be so risky as to put this on the blue wire as well? Which will allow this to go on the red wire. Can I be so risky as to do that? Did I? Oh, wait, what? No, I cannot. Yeah, something went wrong here. Yeah. Okay. Say no to that then. Okay, so now we still have the problem where this needs to activate this. Yeah, okay. Wiring! We all love wiring so much. Okay, what if I did... Okay, what if I cycled everything? So we do this, and then this. This will go here. So don't mind me, I'm just gonna like throw around a bunch of stuff. This still links to this, so this will go up here. But that will have to cause this to all be pushed over. That should be fine, I think. Because red wire can go here, which now means that it's having to push everything over. This blue wire can just hit here and here. I can have a red wire take this path. There you go. Okay, and then... Oh, can I? Can I? What? Wait, we're facing major spatial issues here. Hold on. Wait, we're still facing major spatial issues. Okay. It's like this shouldn't be here. What? Okay. It's kind of a problem. I feel like we've already... Okay, hold on. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go all the way back before this nonsense began. We tried to get this to hook. Okay. So maybe if I had a bit more space... So if I redesign this area... Let's redesign this area to utilize this space a bit more. Okay. So red wire, you go away first. What I basically want is to shift this entire thing over. So you go here. 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 These guys should merge. So it takes... Let's see. I can do this, I think. Yes, I can wait for a bit. So 1, 2, okay, it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps to get here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need an extra 2, I need to wait 2 here. That should be fine. And then this can just hook to here. Yes, okay, that gives me a bit more space. I can still run everything through right if I left a hole here for this thing to pass through. Okay. That's a bit more space for you to work with. Okay, let's rebuild this one now. Okay. So, duplication. Duplication, this thing will be here. If it's 0, it will... Okay, if it's not 0, it goes up here. Use red wire here. If it is 0, it will pass down. Or can I do this instead? Maybe this is better for preventing wires from overlapping too much. I'll have these be closer together. Also, theoretically, I could put this here. It's no different from here and also saves a bit of wire space. Okay. So, if it is 0, this will be deactivated, and this will go up here. If not, we'll run through the entire thing we did down here. Okay, which is B and B to activate these guys, and then the three separate steps that we took. Actually, there's 3 separate steps that we took. We can just fit here, I think. Okay. I can see things getting a little bit better now. I need to make sure first. Alright, hold on. Before I do everything, let me just make sure this all fits. This will be the first thing to show up, so I need to make sure these merge at the same time. Yeah, they do. Okay, good. Here, we do these steps. So here, then here, then here. This is red. Oh, this is activated. It'll go around and activate this. There you go. What broke? Good question. What broke? Something broke. Don't know what did. It's 120. Okay. Then we go to 127. Alright. 7 goes here, 127 goes there. Something caused these numbers to act very weirdly all of a sudden. Okay, yeah, sure, that works. I think it's still... Oh, these might merge, won't they? Wait, will they merge? Is that maybe a problem? I'm not sure. I don't know. We got a big problem at one point here. I think there was a 2 and a 6 that will fit together for some weird reason. Yeah, okay, this looks like it works. Oh, that's because I didn't throw this away. Duh. Alright, sure. Does it work if I throw it away? No, it's still problems. Oh, what the heck? Okay, 329. What? Oh, this should be off first. So only when it's 0 it'll turn this way. Right? Oh, wait. Okay, we face the same problem here. Or is it because I breakpointed? I think I breakpointed. Okay. It's fine if we breakpoint here. I don't know why I managed to accidentally breakpoint to the exact spot where the problem was before, but I guess we can keep watching. Nah, okay, there you go. So here we can see. Get rid of you. Okay. So here is the 20 that we expected, which is correct. It goes here, goes in, nothing happens. We figure out we're at... What's supposed to happen here? Wait, why is there nothing being held in? Wait. Oh, that's because... Wait, what? Wait, I'm very confused. Why is there nothing held in the 1's position? In the layer 1 value. Wait, what? There should be something held here, though. Yeah, why isn't there anything held here? Okay, let's see. So we went here. Okay, so go here. Oh yeah, already a very long time ago there was nothing held in the... Wait, this is position 19. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. Which means what? Which means what? Which means... Oh, why did this work for other things, but not this? Yeah, this doesn't work. Wait, so why didn't we... Hold on. Why didn't we go back to reading position? Oh, wait, hold on. Everything else would have gone down here, this path. Why aren't we back? Why aren't we back up there? Wait, what? Yeah, this 20 should read up here, I guess. Oh. Well, okay, I guess we need more space. Wait, hold on. Is this just a temporary fix or am I actually doing something? I hope I'm actually doing something. Wait, isn't this the pointer writer? No, this is the pointer reader. Oh. Wait, but... It worked very well up to then. Oh, is it because we don't read this position? We don't, do we? We just divide by 100. This will set its position back to its original value, so this doesn't do anything. Does this actually work? I feel like this breaks stuff. Doesn't. Okay. Doesn't break stuff yet. And this 20. So it's not following the exact steps, but it's close enough. Okay. And then the 16 will do its thing. Yeah, okay. I want to make it a little fast, I can just do this, I guess. But it's not really going to do much for me. Yeah, it's not going to help. It's going to look nicer, but it's not going to do anything. But yeah, this looks right. Oh, okay. Wait, no, it's just rereading this. Alright. Let's get rid of that breakpoint. Does it work now? Yes, it does. For this case study, of course. But keep going. Does it actually work for the rest of the case studies? Oh, my longest machine yet. This one's taking like hundreds of thousands of cycles to complete. But you know what? Sure. I'll take it. Oh, no, we have a mistake. What is that? Is that a barely wrong mistake? I don't know what that mistake is. Oh man, we're reading from the start. Okay, let's go all the way to this point. I suppose it would make sense that I'm gonna... Yeah, have to... Oh, it's like we hit that spot a lot of times. Okay. So this point, we hit this point. We read 12. But the value given to us is what? 6. That gives us 6. Which will get thrown away. Wait, but why is it actually supposed to be a tick? Is it not supposed to be 12? Alright, it's time to relook at this. Is it the independent reading thing that's a problem now? Did I completely misunderstand? 80 checks position 0. 103 checks position 3. Gives us 234. Checks position 4. Gives us 0, 2, and 3, which are 1, 0, and 1. I'm just gonna write this down. 1, 0, 1. I mean, okay, yeah, by right this will read 12, but it's not supposed to read 12. What is it supposed to read? If we went back, the next step is 83, check position 3, 136, check position 6, 3, check position 3, 0, 1, 0. Okay. Then here's position 4, positions 4 and 6, positions 2 and 8, and here it's 3. So position 2 will be here, here, and here, which are 1 and 1. 0, 1, 1. 8 is 0, 1, 1. And then 3 again, which is 0, 1, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, what? Yeah, I'm supposed to only read 8. I only got 8. Hold on. Did we do something wrong here? I made a lot of breakpoints. Hold on. Let's try this again. Okay. So we went wrong somewhere. Was it here? We went wrong about here. Okay. Yeah, I only checked 8, which means, yeah, it should have been a tick. So why did it not read 8 and read 12 instead? I don't know. Let's start all over again. Okay. We'll check this one by one. Okay. So position 3. Good. Position 3 will set us to there, which will only read 2, 3, 4. So we'll read from 304, right? 340, I mean. That'll give us 1, 0, and 1. 1, 0, 1. Okay. Okay. So it's gonna take a while. How long have I been doing this? Oh my goodness, an hour and 20. I'm gonna split this into episodes for obvious reasons. Okay. So next we will continue reading this, nothing will happen, we'll go back. We'll go back. This will go back to 104. Sure. And then we'll read that nothing will happen. So we'll go back to the 80 and then we'll read 83, I think. Okay. 83. We'll read 86. 23. 23, this is the 330 line. Yeah, so it'll bring us to 3, I think. Oh, wait a minute. We read that line again. Why? What? Hold on. That's a problem. Why? Why do we read that line again? Also, why is it taking that line so many times? Okay. So here we read this. We're at 3. Then at the 8, it reads... Wait, we read again? We're at 4 already? Since when were we at 4? But whatever, sure. Oh, if there's a 9 here, oh my goodness. We also have to care about whether this is a 9 or not. Oh my. Oh my. We're doing the exact same thing, aren't we? Yep. Okay. Yep, I see. Doesn't make sense if we hit a 4 though. It feels like we should have hit. Because well, we hit 0, 1, and 0 here. Before that we hit 1, 0, and 1. It's like, why did I hit 4? Should have hit 3. But whatever. Yeah, okay, I see the problem. Let's see if we can fix that. Like, I think we should be able to. Okay. I'm gonna make things a little bit cleaner first by doing this. There you go. So this should still run normally because yeah, I just moved the wires around. The issue is that at this point we need to do some checks. So at this point, okay, hold on. I'll take these 4 values and leave them aside first. We'll come back to them later. What I would like is to duplicate. Basically, I'll do the exact same step here. Duplicate here, here, here. And this will check in this position. If it is a 0, if it's a 9 actually, we're looking for 9. Oh, then we're just checking for the value of 9. Okay. I don't need this duplicating thing. If it's a 9, then we follow here. So we'll follow this exact path. Okay. Okay, so these should all... It should still do these 2 steps first, I think. So it should still read here as position number 9. It should still pull out that position. But then at this point, it will start doing the checks. So check position 9. If it is a 9, then... Oh jeez, okay. If it's a 9, special things happen. If it's not a 9, we'll just do this and be done with it. Okay. But we should have space here. So if it's a 9, this will deactivate. Otherwise we'll get thrown in here. Sure. I'll do this. If it's a 9, I'll go up. It should activate these. And we know this is from layer 3, so we actually don't need to care about what layer it's from. I think after this, activating this and we're done. Maybe? I don't know. Are we done? Let's get rid of you. This shouldn't break anything we've done in the past because I'm only adding an extra check. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna quickly run through this and we'll see at some point we'll hit 339 at some point. Then you check whenever we get into the row, the 300 and yeah, this row exactly. Okay. We'll run through this on our own, so we'll eventually hit 339, right? Yes. So 8 doesn't do anything yet. 9 will do something. Now 9 will go up. Activate these and life continues. We'll go back. We'll continue running. Yes. That fixes that problem. Alright. Can we hope that there are no more stupid H cases that I keep forgetting to fix? Maybe. But I don't know. Actually, I can do this. I think do things a lot better here. Just why I have to go up. Doesn't have to go all the way up here. There's a very fancy straight line I can take that doesn't touch anything that can be B-sensed to oblivion. Sure. Or if I can just take this path down here. This path does the exact same thing. Actually, it takes up 1 extra piece of space. I mean, doesn't this also? Yeah, it does also. So, for the use of less wires, I'll take this. Okay. Alright, let's go all the way back to this and run normally. We hope there's nothing else that's problematic. Otherwise, we have to do a lot of steps all over again. But, okay. Yep, we're gonna have to wait 20 cases for this. So, I'm gonna sit back and hope I don't need another red symbol. I can't believe I have 20 whole cases to test, man. It's only inviting me to be more likely to have problems. But if my principle was right, this should solve it. So okay, yeah, we beat case 2. Oh no, that's a problem. Ah! This is in case 3. Okay, it's about here. Alright. Okay, 198 here. This would be 99, which makes sense to throw away. 100 is here. Oh. Oh. Wow. That is such a random edge case to have. That just goes 1. So it's more so I need to... What? I need to subtract 1, divide by 100, then do that check. Jeez, okay. Subtracting by 1 shouldn't be a problem, right? It shouldn't break anything, right? We know if it ever gets in here, it's going to be ending in a 0 anyway. So it's always going to be in this row. If it was 100, it would become a 99, which makes sense. Yeah, so instead of adding 1, we need to minus 1. So we need to basically undo what we did. Does that fix your problem? Hold on. Let's see if it fixes your problem. No, it cycles through something. What in the world am I doing? Oh, is it because of you? Yeah, it's because of you, isn't it? Nope, it still cycles through. Wow. So, what? What? If I got rid of you, then it runs as per normal. Oh, but then it breaks here again. What? Wait, but that didn't break before. Hold on, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong now? Yeah, this is fine. But shifting this over by 1 is not fine? Did I just forget to make that connection? I hope it's not that. Okay, what? I guess it's because I forgot to make this connection. Alright, so now what if I went back and subtracted 1? Uh-huh. Okay, this still works. Does this work again? Yay! It works! Jeez. Okay. Ah, jeez. How many edge cases can there even be at a time? Like, at any one time, how can there be so many edge cases? It just doesn't make any sense. I hope solving these edge cases don't cause another edge case. Maybe I should speed this up. Okay, test case 3 done. Hopefully. That's a lot of hashes. Okay, it's kind of a problem. Hey, test case 4 done. Okay. Some of these take extra long because they have a lot of nesting involved. I guess that's what I should have called it. Instead of iterating, I should have called it nesting. We have steps nested within steps. So if you somehow have 3 steps under step 1, each of those 3 steps have their own set of 3 steps. And so in total, with 4 total steps, and each step having 3 possible answers, actually the first step only have 1 possible check, you actually get a total of up to 28 checks required. Because you have 3 to the power of 3, plus that 1 check at the very beginning. Which means you will likely have needed 28 checks maximum, and minimum 4 checks. If you're lucky enough to get 1 for every single step. Alright, I think we've almost made it halfway without any new problems. You know, in full honesty, there might be problems that do occur in this machine but just are never brought up because the test case never actually lands on that issue. Might be, but I'm pretty sure with such a high number of samples, something's bound to go wrong somewhere. And so like the 20 samples to make sure we are actually tight enough to get every possible combination right. Right? I hope so. I don't know. Jeez, yeah. Think quite a while, huh? Oh wow, that was fast. I'm almost confident we're done, but you know, there could be, you know, a couple cases at the very end that trip us up, which would be very, very annoying if that were the case, and also very, very unlucky that those cases are generated so late into the data set. I'll be very sad if that happened. Also, can you imagine like this compared to whatever we've been doing like 40 episodes ago? We've come so far that we have now machines nested inside machines. So like we have things here that came from other machines that we, well, quote unquote, built a long time ago. And then all of these are just separate ideas that each can be traced back to a level that sort of teaches that idea to us. I think that's really beautiful that like in the end the goal is just to find a way to just, you know, chain machines together to as we need. Which I assume that's how a circuit board works. Right? A circuit board would just, you know, take the necessary components, put them on a board, and then have data run through them in the order they're required to. So in that way, we're building circuit boards for obvious reasons. I would also like to compare this thing to a factory, because we're actually using bits on wires, also known as objects on conveyors. Also, are we almost done? With nary a hitch. Yay! 81,000! There you have it. There you have it. Neural link conflux with almost zero outside help. The only outside help was, of course, this questionable machine down here, but that's it. Wow! Alright, I want to quickly just check how many people have solved this. Neural link. 1.8% of players. Nice. Okay, and that's it. There you go. It's just altitude plotter left, which I've already said I'm giving up entirely on. So next episode will be the finale. Beforehand, I will build this. In the next episode, we will go through exactly what is going on in that solution that I'm copying, and then I'll probably just address my final thoughts on the game, and that'll be it. So yeah, very proud of this solution. I'm not going to write it again for obvious reasons, but yeah. Actually, let's look at our stats. We're in the 19th percentile. That wow, that is a 2 million cycle solution. Actually, 3 million cycle. Or what? No, 2.7 million, I guess. Yeah, all my percentiles are pretty low though. A lot of people have gotten way less icons on this. Fair enough, I guess, but I'm happy enough to have solved it in the first place. So I think that's going to be it for this episode. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time. Bye bye.